if I were you. It's natural as you get your money up and as life makes you more popular, you understand, for people to pretty much tell you what they would do if they were you. Now, to me, this is so much of some fag shit that I'm not really cool with it, because I'm always like, you know, homie, if you aren't doing better than me, then why would I listen to a motherfucker tell me what they would do if they were me? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can understand a cat who has a lot more experience than me, a lot more life than me, a lot more knowledge than me, telling me, pretty much putting me up on game to say, you know, Freeman, you should go here, here, and here. Because if I were you, judging from what shit I've been through, man, you got a chance to make a lot of money doing this, and this. Now, I appreciate that. I appreciate that in all kind of ways. You understand what I mean? Because I'm like, hey, dudes who came before me and doing their thing, they showing me where to go. Like, don't have me wasting my stuff, wasting my time, wasting my energy. I appreciate it. But when dudes who didn't do what I do, or even close to what I do, come around telling me what they would do if I were you, you know what I'm saying? I gotta fall back. I'm usually motherfuckers say, man, come on, homie. So, I always give you this, you know, when I was coming up, when I was starting out, you know, everybody who wasn't in business was telling me what to do with my business. If I were you, you know, I would move my shit to the rich area. Nah, homie, that's just too much money, and, you know, it don't make no sense. If I were you, I would, you know what I'm saying, go over here and I would try to do this. And then when I didn't follow what they were saying, they would get mad at me. You understand what I'm saying? They would really get mad, like, you know, why you don't listen to my advice? You know, part of being a good businessman, Freeman, is you listen to people. I say, part of being a good businessman is I listen to motherfuckers that make money. Part of being a good hustler is I listen to motherfuckers that make money. Part of being a good bike rider, BMX motherfuckers, listen to dudes who ride BMXs. I don't just listen to random motherfuckers coming out. And like I told you, this if I were you shit is some jealousy shit, homie. You not seeing it that way. Because they really admiring the hustle and the angle you got, telling them, kind of projecting their losses on you, homie. If I was in your situation, I would do this. I bring this up to you, man, because it's some snake shit that y'all not paying attention to when you hear it come out of motherfuckers' mouths. Because why is another motherfucker worried about me? First of all, you understand what I'm saying? Watching my moves. I don't understand that. I understand, again, let's say a dude is in marketing and he sees my shit and he says, hey, Freeman, you know, if you want to sell more books, you should market your shit like that. I'ma listen. But if that motherfucker is not in marketing, meaning he doesn't have a background of training or understanding how to push my shit, or if he doesn't have the product he pushing him fucking himself that would make me feel, okay, he telling me the game, the knack, the angles he saw when he was trying to make his shifts, why the fuck am I listening to this dude? Oh, regular ass motherfuckers coming up to me talking like, if I were you, I would do this. If I were you, I would do this. Now, young Freeman in the game used to just say, man, what the hell are you talking about? Older Freeman in the game just, you know, say, man, just calm down. But sometimes, you know, I'm young at heart. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still sitting here trying to make money, so I don't really have that, you know, let it go kind of shit. I got that, you know, oh, man, what the fuck? Why are you talking to me, homie? Go fly a kite, motherfucker. Go fishing. You know what I'm saying? Isn't it Father's Day, motherfucker? Go walk around with your kids. Don't come over here where I'm trying to get my shit done, homie. Don't walk onto a construction site telling me how to put up a fucking beam, homie. Get the fuck off this goddamn land, homie. You dig what I'm saying? See, this if I were you. I used to deal with this shit when I was young in the game, going out to, you know what I mean, clubs with other ones of my homies. You know, Freeman, if I were you, I would let the girl know that you went to law school. Man, I ain't, what the hell she gonna benefit from that? She gonna give me some money off that shit? You know, if I were you, Freeman, I would, you don't even be telling motherfuckers half the shit you be doing. For what reason? To impress a motherfucker? If she ain't impressed by me standing here in the flesh, the motherfucker that is and will always be, as it was in the beginning, if and now forever shall be, what the fuck I care about the rest of them goddamn little things that I did? This is what I did. This is my accomplishment. They ain't theirs. Let her sit around long enough to find out that I'm that dude, homie. I ain't gonna volunteer the goddamn information. Right? If I were you, Freeman, you know, with your podcast and all this stuff, I would take it here and I would do this and I would collaborate and I would build a union and I would make a talk show man, I'm not in this game trying to make, you know what I'm saying, famous shit. I could be famous. I got enough people following the Rise and Grind right now to be famous. To get that momentum going. To get me, get on something and let y'all talk to me and go and set up shit and set up conferences. I got enough people to do it now. I know my own numbers, right? To go out there and shake hands and kiss babies, but you know, that ain't my angle, man. That ain't the way I came into this game. This ain't the reason I did the Rise and Grind, like I tell you all the time. The main reason why I do the Rise and Grind is because it was a long time ago, when I was trying to piece the game together and there was nobody there. I couldn't find nobody. I read hundreds of books. So I said, why don't I be what I dreamed others would be for me? And that's why you got the Rise and Grind. That's why I ain't out there doing no seminars, no sucking shit, no goddamn look at my face while I have a hamburger ass motherfuckers. I ain't in all that shit, no motivational speeches, no none of that weird old fuck shit everybody else trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hustle you without giving you the hustle. You dig? So when motherfuckers tell me, if I were you, if I was in your shoes, if I was doing this, my brain gets mad, homie. You understand what I'm saying? I'm older now, enough to calm down, but my brain still remembers, like, man, do you build your own shit and prove to me what, you know what I'm saying, the things you telling me to do. Why don't you go prove it to yourself? You understand what I'm saying? And then come up and then be in position to come back and talk to me and tell me, you know what I'm saying, what I could be doing better. But if you ain't out there doing it, you ain't no different than a motherfucking little kid, homie. And I know this hurting some of y'all feelings, and I don't mean that to any disrespect to any cat who sent me any kind of advice. I don't want y'all to take it that way. It ain't about that. Because sometimes y'all telling me, are you paying attention to this shit? That's different. Are you paying attention to the trends? Are you paying attention to what's going on? It's only when you start saying, if I were you, if I had what you had, if I ran where you ran, if I knew, you know, these people in the industry, I would be doing this. You know, half the game with a lot of this shit on the internet, just to let you know, is half the shit on this internet is to capture your email, right? This is the game. A lot of y'all know that. You know, Freeman, you give them something, then you got all their emails, right? And then you build up this big base of people, and then you turn around and you keep selling them more and more shit, Freeman. And then that's how you build up a base. That's how you build up a thing. And I keep thinking, God damn, man. I mean, I ain't Procter and Gamble, homie. I ain't, you know, kicks are for kids. I mean, I'm not doing all this shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to build something so I can exploit you, take advantage of you, keep sending shit down the pipe. But other people see what I'm doing because other motherfuckers are sitting here looking at my numbers through whatever Alexa or whatever websites they're going to, saying, damn, Freeman, you reaching this many people. You getting this much contact. You reaching this many people. You talking to motherfuckers in London. Hey, Freeman, you got dudes in Australia. Hey, Freeman, your main market is... I'm like, God damn. I know it's free. I know it's out there. Y'all can follow whatever y'all want about the Rise and Grind. But that wasn't my intention. So see, this is where the shit changed. I want you to know. See, when the motherfuckers say, if I were you, I would do this. And then I come back and say, why don't you do it, homie? If you know the opportunity, only a dumb man walks up to a motherfucker and say, this is how you can make $1 million, and don't make $1 million for himself. Right? But they want me to do it. And when I don't do it, guess what? Now they calling me stupid. Now this shit went down with me a long time ago when I was just chilling with a couple of my homies who ain't, no, one of the homies ain't my homie no more. When I just felt like this is a certain amount of hate you got for me. Like what, you ain't in charge of my gifts, my hustle, my talents. And I ain't disappointing you if I stop playing basketball tomorrow, motherfucker. I'm Barry Sanders to the game. I come to the game, I score my touchdown, and I say I had enough. And I go sit down. And half of Detroit is mad at me. He could have kept going. I'm Megatron. I had enough. You ain't going to be in charge of my gifts. You ain't going to tell me where I should go. And then you're going to get mad. The city of Detroit is mad again. Right? Megatron quit. Barry Sanders quit. Right? Why they quit on us? You are hopes and dreams. Well, you motherfucker, stop looking up to me like God and be the God in yourself, and then you won't be so disappointed when I walk away from the game, homie. When I do what I want to do with my talents and my gifts, homie. How dare a motherfucker walk up to anybody and tell them what to do with their talents and their gifts when they ain't out there using their gifts? Again, like I told you in the very beginning of this podcast, rewind on it, homie. If you are already out there doing it, You Warren Buffett to the game, coming to tell me how to make more money, I'm listening. Because you actually show and prove, homie. The rest of you motherfuckers are showing out. Showing your ass, showing your ignorance, showing your jealousy. By even mentioning that shit to a motherfucker. If I were you. If I was in your shoes. If I was doing what you do. If I had what you had. You gotta realize something that I always think most motherfuckers never get. You know, advice from motherfuckers who haven't taken their own advice is fucking retarded. Do you understand? Man, you know, cigarettes ain't good for you, but you smoking. Yeah, man, you gotta not even look at that crazy motherfucker. He telling you to get better before he gets himself better. You gotta understand the 1, the 2, the 3 of the game, homie, the natural orientation of things. Right? If a man could make $1 million, why is he walking around giving it to us? Why wouldn't he be a millionaire? What the fuck is a financial advisor if this is the case? If a man knows how to make my shit better, what kind of man wakes up in the morning saying, I'm gonna go find Freeman to make his shit better? What kind of homo thug fag shit is that to the game, homie? Why can't you get your own shit better? So if you using your logic 1, 2, 3 ABCs, homie, if you doing your basic mathematics, homie, and understanding of life, why would a motherfucker send you something that could benefit you way before it benefits him? And then the God in you looks at the motherfucker with a third eye and starts understanding, what the fuck is he really saying? What the fuck is he really getting at? I'm starting out my shit just like you, Freeman. And shit is harder than I thought. And if I had the shit that you had, I would do it this way. So is he, you know, low-key dissing me? You know, low-key snitching? Low-key hating on me? Lightly. You know, like a white lie. You know, a little white lie. When white people lie, it ain't gonna mean nothing. When black people lie, it mean a lot. So is he low-key saying something to me that I should be paying attention to? Right? Now you gotta remember, I always tell you, man, I grew up in Compton. I have this 6th sense, 7th sense, you know what I mean? God sense about what the fuck people throwing out in the world when it comes to me. Why it even comes. Why are you even looking at me? Right? And I pay attention to when a motherfucker tell me, if I were you. I think about it like, man, then what's stopping you from being me? If you got the blueprint, if you got enough insight into who Daniel Freeman is and the Rise and Grind is to tell me what I could be doing better, you should have enough insight into Daniel Freeman and Rise and Grind to do it for your fucking self. Why are you talking to me, homie? Why are you telling me this shit, homie? What is this about? You know what I'm saying? If you get into the God stance, you up top, you looking down, telling me that, oh, you on the way up the mountain, this is the easy route, I'm with it. If you below me, and I don't mean that in chips wise, I mean in understanding. This is not about money, because I can learn something from any man, but the man has to have expertise and understanding to teach me something. Nobody brings in the teacher to teach the 3rd grade who never made it past the 2nd grade. Do you understand the logic, the math, the 1, 2, 3, the ABCs of this shit? If I were you, I would do this. What kind of motherfucker saying this to me? What kind of angle does he have? See, a lot of y'all don't want to believe a lot of hate going on, man. Low-key jealousy, a lot of shit that's going on with you opening up shop, with me being on a microphone and you know what I'm saying, and not being any, you know, being in touch. Or, you know, Freeman, you know a lot of people, and if you knew a lot of people, you could do this, and you can exploit it, and you can give somebody your book, and I don't know why you're not taking advantage of all this shit, because I said, homie, I'm not the devil, and that's where you learn your shit from, you fucking retarded motherfucker. Everything you do, everything you touch is to take advantage of your friends, your family, other motherfuckers around you. You call it networking. I call it the devil, you retarded, can't do shit by yourself, fucking baby shitting, peeing on yourself ass motherfucker. I'm a grown man, I'm God in the flesh. I don't think about going out into the world to take advantage of other people. Or take advantage of the motherfuckers, the cats listening to the Rise and Grind. I don't wake up with that on my mind. I can hustle. I can make money in 100 different ways. This is what I do as a hobby to give back to my own people. Well, Freeman, you reaching a lot of people. And as a result, you have a responsibility to what, dick 'em? To find a way to keep making you give me $10? 10 times? Freeman, you got 50,000 people following. If you ask everybody from the 50,000 to give you $10, that would be $500,000. You see the opportunities you passing up over there, Freeman, by not taking advantage of your own people, taking advantage of the shit you built? Sure, Beelzebub. Sure, devil. Yeah, I see what you're seeing. But what the fuck would that be? That's just business, man. You know, why the fuck did you build it? Why the fuck did you say it? If you didn't want to come in this game and take advantage of people and rape them and turn it into a seminar and hand out leaflets and make motherfuckers dress up and then make a fucking board game and then a video game called Freeman's Figured the Fucking Way Out. You know what I'm saying? The triple F. I got the triple F game. What the fuck? If I were you, that's what I would do. I would set up a trap for people who looking to find a way out of their situation. And what I would do is I would give them a seminar. And what I would do is talk to them, not for trying to help them, but talk to them because I know part of being a good podcaster is giving people constant information. It's called content. If I were you, I would operate very similar to the devils that take advantage of everybody here that took advantage of you, Freeman. If I were you, I would write books for the sake of writing books because that would just make motherfuckers write shit all day. Freeman, motherfuckers asking you, if I were you, I would just put out anything. Motherfuckers asking, when's the next book? Hey, homie, I gotta write something that counts. I can't be writing something that counts, homie. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, no, man. I would just put anything out, man. They don't give a fuck, Freeman. They just want to read what the fuck you say. Damn, man, I'm trying to write the parables, homie. I'm trying to give guidance. I'm trying to do prophecy, homie. I ain't trying to write, you know what I mean, inspirational quotes. I ain't one of them retarded motherfuckers walking around saying no inspirational quotes all day. You know, if you do this, it's bound to come back. Yeah, I heard that. That's an interesting thing. Yeah, and famous quotes, 2000 famous quotes by Einstein, by Deuce Bigelow, by Johnny Five. Yeah, what the fuck? If I were you, Freeman, I would dig the game. The God-given talent that God has given me and bestowed upon me is to be used to manipulate, to deceive, to con, to take advantage of, to rape my own people's pockets. If I were you, Freeman, and the platform you got, and the people you reach, I got a homie, right? Not really a good homie, but a friend of mine, an associate of the past. He's been trying to con people for the last 20 years. And I'm talking about he has went from being a preacher to a motivational speaker to all kind of shit that he wanted to be, right? And it's just a new flavor of the month. And what he doesn't get, and I sat down and talked to him one time trying to explain game, and I told him, I said, look, homie, tell the fucking truth, man, and you're going to find some people rolling with you. You keep trying to find a way to con them and get there real fast. Now you're going to lose. Oh man, I understand. But guess what? He still hasn't done it. So every 2 years, every year, he come up with a new idea, and this one's going to work out even more. This one's going to work out even more. And I'm like, God punishes you, man, for not having the right mentality and reason why you do shit. God rewards you for having the right mentality. Money comes to you because you give a righteous product and you give a good product, and people are willing to pay for it. Not because I intended to deceive them when I came out here. Not because I'm worried about how many hits my goddamn page get or how many podcasts get downloaded. Not because, Freeman, you should be on iTunes, and Freeman, you should be on Android, and Freeman, you should be on this, and Freeman, you should spread yourself all over the place. Aren't you trying to be popular? Freeman, you should bring some of this shit back. Some of the people left, you know. If I were you, I would double down. I would do this. I would try to get them people back. Man, them motherfuckers left, homie. I mean, they come back, man. They know where I am, homie. You know what I'm saying? When they want some chili cheese fries with pastrami on top, they know where that shit is served, partner. You dig what I'm saying? It's a matter of understanding when motherfuckers say, if I were you. Right? This is not advice, young homie. This is a form of hate. You don't know that yet, because you haven't been thorough enough into this game to know that. If I were you, I would put this shit up there. Where you getting that from? I don't know. I just like it. Well, you one motherfucker, homie. You don't count. You ain't everybody. If I were you, Freeman, I would do it this way. If I were you, I would walk this way. If I were you, I would collaborate with these motherfuckers and break bread. You know, Freeman, you should talk about more shit than just money. I should be like the rest of these jackass motherfuckers talking about Coca-Cola stocks and
Microsoft buying LinkedIn, and I should just be talking about all kind of shit because that's money too. If I were you, Freeman, I would just prostitute myself and my talents and my game and just let everybody, you know what I'm saying, manipulate these motherfuckers and make $1 million off of your mouth. Man, I wish I was like you. Oh, I didn't mean that. If I were you. Next time, partner.